Let's have a conversation about Olamide's impact on Asake's career. I made this post some days ago. It's about Paul's best songwriters in Nigeria. And when it came to Olamide being a best songwriter, I was like, meh, questionable. Not like I said it was a bad songwriter, but I said it was questionable and arguable. Some people in the comments were like, oh, why will you say that about Olamide? Why will you say about Olamide? He wrote most of Asake's songs. He wrote most of Asake's songs. Most. I think you guys are mistaking something. Olamide was Ashake's boss in YBNL. Olamide was probably present when the songwriting process or everything was done in the studio. They probably recorded Ashake's albums together. That's why you can see him getting songwriting credits. It does not mean that he wrote the entire song beginning to end. It can just be like, maybe he said, don't use jump, use hop, don't use bop, use rock. Just something he contributed to the songwriting process. That's why he gets songwriting credit. It does not mean that I wrote the entire songs for Asake. This narrative now, I've been seeing it around, but I've not really taken it serious because I thought that maybe they are just trolls or stands that just want to run agenda. But people actually take it serious. You guys actually feel like Olamide wrote most of Ashake's songs. Like, what are you guys saying? He probably contributed to the songwriting process and the production process, and then he gets credits. Does not mean that I wrote all the songs for Ashake. So that's just the narrative I want to say. Like, you guys should educate yourselves on how song or how music works. For example, your song, you can even get songwriting credits on my song. It doesn't necessarily mean that you wrote the song for me. I just that sample gives you the right to have sampling credits on my song. It doesn't that narrative should just die.